90-Day Fiance, star Rob Warne car accident. Rob Warne's conditions is very critical and admitted hospital. I will explain everything. Today, we're talking about a story that has left 90-Day Fiancé fans across the globe in shock. Rob Warne, a prominent figure from season 10 of 90-Day Fiancé and its spin-offs, was involved in a life-altering car accident just days ago. Sources close to the situation say his condition is critical and he's currently admitted to a hospital in Los Angeles. This is a developing story, and we're here to break down everything we know so far, from the accident itself to the outpouring of support from fans and castmates alike. Before going to the main topic, I would like to say, like this video, and please subscribe to the channel. For those of you who might be new to the 90-Day Fiancé universe, let's take a moment to talk about who Rob Warne is. Rob first burst onto our screens in 2023 during season 10 of 90-Day Fiancé, where he was introduced as the American half of a transatlantic love story with Sophie Carrying, a British influencer. Their relationship was anything but smooth, marked by trust issues, cultural differences, and some pretty explosive arguments. Rob, a Los Angeles native, was known for his laid-back vibe, sharp wit, and let's be honest, a knack for stirring the pot. From the get-go, Rob's story captivated audiences. He lived in a modest apartment in a rough part of LA, which raised eyebrows when Sophie arrived from the UK. Fans were quick to point out the contrast between Sophie's upscale expectations and Rob's reality. But despite the challenges, the couple tied the knot in June 2023, with their beachside wedding airing on the show in February 2024. Their marriage, however, didn't last. By March 2025, Rob and Sophie called it quits during the recommitment ceremony on 90-Day, The Last Resort Season 2, a moment that left fans divided. Since then, Rob has been making waves both on and off the screen. He joined TLC's newest spin-off, 90-Day Hunt for Love, where he's been searching for a new partner after his split with Sophie. He also formed a boy band called 90-Day Bad Boys with fellow castmates Josh Weinstein and Jamal Menzies, releasing a music video for NSYNC's It's Gonna Be Me that went viral for all the right reasons. Rob's been living his best life, or so it seemed, until this tragic accident turned everything upside down. Rob's journey on 90-Day Fiancé has been a wild one, to say the least. From his tumultuous marriage to Sophie to his bold move into the music scene, he's kept fans talking. But now, the conversation has shifted to something far more serious. Let's dive into the details of the accident that has everyone on edge. The incident occurred on the night of June 27, 2025, in Los Angeles, California. According to preliminary reports, Rob Warne was driving alone on the I-405 freeway, heading southbound, when his vehicle was involved in a catastrophic collision. Eyewitnesses claimed that Rob's car, a black 2022 Tesla Model 3, was struck by a speeding truck that reportedly ran a red light at an intersection. The impact was so severe that Rob's car was totaled, and he was trapped inside the wreckage for nearly 20 minutes before emergency responders could free him. Paramedics arrived at the scene within minutes, but the situation was dire. Rob was unconscious and had sustained multiple injuries. He was rushed to Cedars-Sinai Medical Center, one of the top trauma hospitals in the country, where he was immediately taken into emergency surgery. Sources close to Rob say that the next few hours were touch and go, with doctors working tirelessly to stabilize him. Now, I want to be clear, we don't have all the details yet, as this is still an ongoing investigation. The Los Angeles Police Department has confirmed that the truck driver, a 42-year-old man from Riverside, was unharmed but is cooperating with authorities. There's no evidence at this time to suggest that drugs or alcohol were involved, but police are looking into whether distracted driving or mechanical failure played a role. What we do know is that Rob's injuries are severe, and his condition is being described as critical but stable. Let's break down what that means. As of the latest updates, Rob Warne remains in the intensive care unit at Cedars-Sinai. According to a statement released by his family on his official Instagram account, Rob suffered a traumatic brain injury, multiple fractures, including a broken femur and several ribs, and significant internal bleeding. The brain injury is particularly concerning, as doctors have placed him in a medically induced coma to reduce swelling and give his body a chance to heal. He's also on a ventilator to assist with breathing, a clear sign of how serious this situation is. For those of you unfamiliar with medical terms, a medically induced coma is often used in cases of severe brain trauma to protect the patient's brain from further damage. It's a high-risk procedure, but it can be a lifesaver. Rod's family has asked for privacy during this time, but they've also expressed gratitude for the outpouring of support from fans. They've promised to provide updates as Rob's condition changes. Hearing that Rob is in a coma is absolutely devastating. I mean, this is a guy who's been so full of life on our screens, dancing in music videos, cracking jokes, and even navigating the drama of reality TV with a smile. To think that he's now fighting for his life in a hospital bed is just as hard to process. But what's been really touching is seeing how the 90-day fiancé community has come together to support him. Let's talk about that next. The news of Rob's accident spread like wildfire across social media, with fans and castmates alike sharing messages of love and prayers. On Instagram, the hashtag #PrayForRob has been trending, with thousands of fans posting heartfelt messages. One fan wrote, "Rob, you're a fighter. We're all rooting for you to pull through." Another said, "This breaks my heart. Rob brought so much energy to the show, sending all my love to his family." Several 90-day fiancé castmates have also spoken out. Josh Weinstein, Rob's bandmate from 90 Day Bad Boys, posted a video on Instagram stories saying, "Rob's like a brother to me. This is tough, man. Please keep him in your prayers." Jamal Menzies, another member of the band, shared a throwback photo of the trio laughing together, with the caption, "Stay strong, Rob. We got you." Even Sophie Carrying, Rob's ex-wife, broke her silence despite their rocky history. She posted a simple message on her Instagram stories: "Please pray for Rob. No matter what's happened between us, I don't wish this on anyone." TLC, the network behind 90 Day Fiancé, issued a statement saying, "We are deeply saddened to hear about Rob Warne's accident. Our thoughts are with him and his loved ones during this difficult time." The network has also reportedly paused production on 90 Day Hunt for Love out of respect for Rob's recovery. It's really heartwarming to see the community come together like this. I mean, 90 Day Fiancé fans are known for being passionate, but this outpouring of love shows just how much Rob means to so many people. And it's not just online. There have been reports of fans organizing small vigils outside the hospital, holding candles and praying for his recovery. It's a testament to the impact Rob has had, not just as a reality star, but as a person. But this story isn't just about the accident or the support. There's also a lot of speculation swirling around. What led to this moment? And what does it mean for Rob's future? Let's dig into that. To understand the context of this accident, we need to look at what's been going on in Rob's life leading up to June 27th. The past year has been a whirlwind for him. After his split with Sophie Carrying, Rob threw himself into new projects. He was filming 90 Day Hunt for Love, where he was spotted getting cozy with a model named Elise Benson. He was also working on his music career with 90 Day Bad Boys, which seemed to be a passion project for him. But behind the scenes, things weren't as rosy as they appeared. Rob has been open about the emotional toll of his divorce from Sophie. In an exclusive interview with In Touch Weekly, he shared that the split was traumatic, even cutting off his long hair as a symbol of letting go of that chapter. He also faced intense public scrutiny, with rumors about his sexuality and allegations of abusive behavior, which he vehemently denied. Sophie accused him of being unfaithful and even claimed he was involved in questionable activities on OnlyFans, allegations that Rob called defamatory and baseless. On top of that, Rob was dealing with personal losses. In January 2025, he shared that his beloved dog, Rome, was battling lymphoma, a diagnosis that hit him hard. He called Rome his son and was visibly emotional in his posts. Then, in May 2025, Rob revealed the heartbreaking news of his grandfather's passing, sharing a throwback photo on Instagram stories. These losses, combined with the pressures of reality TV fame, painted a picture of a man under immense stress. Now, I'm not saying stress caused the accident. There's no evidence to suggest that. But it's hard to ignore that Rob was juggling a lot. Between his public breakup, the loss of loved ones, and the constant drama in the media, it's possible he was distracted or emotionally drained. We don't know if that played a role in the crash, but it's worth considering. What we do know is that Rob's life has been a roller coaster, and this accident is a stark reminder of how quickly things can change. Let's talk about what happens next. Medically, Rob's road to recovery is going to be long and challenging. A traumatic brain injury can have lifelong effects, ranging from memory issues to physical impairments. The fact that he's in a medically induced coma suggests that his doctors are taking every precaution to give him the best chance at survival. The broken bones and internal injuries will also require extensive rehabilitation, assuming he makes it through this critical phase. Legally, there are questions about liability. If the truck driver is found to be at fault, Rob's family could pursue a civil lawsuit for damages, especially given the severity of his injuries. There's also the question of insurance. Both Rob's and the truck driver's policies will likely come under scrutiny. And while it's too early to speculate, there's always the possibility of criminal charges if negligence is proven. Asterisk. This is where things get complicated. A car accident like this isn't just a medical emergency, it's a legal and financial mess. Rob's family is already dealing with so much, and now they're facing hospital bills, potential lawsuits, and the uncertainty of his recovery. It's a lot for anyone to handle, let alone a family in the public eye. But one thing's for sure, Rob's fighting spirit is something we've seen time and time again on 90 Day Fiancé. If anyone can pull through this, it's him. This accident also raises bigger questions about the toll of reality TV fame. Rob Warne isn't the first star to face personal struggles in the spotlight. The 90 Day Fiancé franchise has seen its share of tragedies, from the loss of Annie Francisco and Robert Spring's son Adriel in 2022 to the passing of David Murphy in 2025. The constant scrutiny, online hate, and pressure to perform can weigh heavily on these stars. Rob's been open about the challenges of being in the public eye. He's faced accusations, rumors, and even a 2007 arrest for aggravated assault that resurfaced during his time on the show. While he's denied many of the claims against him, the constant barrage of criticism can't be easy. Add to that the personal losses he's endured, and it's clear that Rob was carrying a heavy load. I think this is a moment for us as fans to reflect. We love the drama of 90 Day Fiancé, the fights, the breakups, the tell-alls. But these are real people with real lives. Rob's accident is a wake-up call to remember that behind the edits and the storylines, there's a human being. Maybe it's time we show a little more compassion, not just for Rob, but for all the stars we watch every week. So what's next for Rob Warne? Right now, the focus is on his recovery. Doctors are optimistic that with time and the right care, he can make significant progress, but it's going to be a long road. His family has set up a GoFundMe to help cover medical expenses, and fans have already donated thousands of dollars. It's a beautiful reminder of the power of community. As for his career, it's unclear what this means for 90 Day, Hunt for Love, or his music projects. TLC has promised to keep fans updated, but for now, production is on hold. Rob's bandmates have vowed to keep the 90 Day Bad Boys spirit alive, with Josh Weinstein saying in a recent interview, "Rob's a fighter. He'll be back, and we'll be ready to make more music together." I want to end this on a hopeful note. Rob Warne has faced challenges before, whether it was his marriage, public backlash, or personal losses, and he's always come out swinging. This accident is the toughest battle he's faced yet, but if there's one thing we know about Rob, it's that he doesn't give up. Let's keep him in our thoughts, send positive vibes, and hope for a miracle. You can also join the conversation online using Pray for Rob to share your support. And most importantly, keep Rob in your prayers or send positive thoughts his way. Let's show him that the 90-day fiancé community is behind him 100%. More update. 90-day fiancé. Sophie blames TLC for spoiling her marriage with Rob. But why? And Sophie and Rob from 90-day fiancé had an awkward reunion in Las Vegas. What happened to 90-day fiancé star Sophie Carrying after her alleged assault? Details explored. I will explain everything. 90-day fiancé. Sophie blames TLC for spoiling her marriage with Rob. But why? Season 10 of 90-day fiancé was the premiere for Sophie and Rob. Fans were hoping they would make it through the season, even if they were inconsistent. Even after they finally married the knot, their issues persisted all the way to Happily Ever After and The Last Resort. Their choice to split ended their time working together on the second spin-off. They have not yet finalized their divorce. However, they have begun to live separately. It appears like a divorce is imminent. Sophie Carrying has been discussing her marriage to Rob more openly because they are no longer living together. Through the show, everyone could observe its flaws. However, she is now prepared to present her perspective after taking matters into her own hands. She chose to shift the responsibility to TLC this time. Can you repeat what she said? Let's investigate. In The Last Resort, viewers of 90-Day Fiancé witnessed the disintegration of Sophie and Rob's marriage. Apps for dating helped Sophie rediscover Rob. She went on to say that he had the audacity to exchange favors for cash from men. She claims that Rob took $500 from males in exchange for favors. According to him, weird direct messages are common. Thus, he firmly disputed the charges. However, Sophie thought he was trying to cover up his sexuality. She has repeatedly hinted that Rob could be gay and trying to cover it up. The fans were not pleased. It was hurtful and cruel for Sophie, a bisexual lady, to make statements about the LGBT+ community. Sophie, according to Rob, is out to ruin his reputation. He claims to be straight and innocent. He thinks she's trying to bring him down by manipulating the story so that he seems bad to everyone. Sophie has officially announced her departure from 90-Day Fiancé. Thanks to that, she feels more comfortable sharing her true feelings on the internet. Afterwards, she began to open up about her connection. As is common knowledge at this point, Rob is making an appearance on the new TLC spin-off Hunt for Love. Sophie has gone in a completely other direction. She's really settling into her solo career. She is a regular at the gym since she relocated to Los Angeles. The celebrity has also entered the fitness apparel and gear market. The number of people who follow Sophie on social media is increasing. She just shared a video of Rob and had tender romantic moments. She said that their marriage had broken down because of TLC. Additionally, she claimed that her mother, Claire, had contributed to the harm. Her post was deemed confused and juvenile by viewers. Many were not pleased that she placed the blame on everyone else than herself, in particular because her current level of celebrity is directly attributable to TLC. Sophie, according to many, has become an expert at passing the buck. They don't get why she would want to talk about her marriage when she has been so critical of her ex-husband online. Sophie and Rob from 90-Day Fiancé had an awkward reunion in Las Vegas. But why? Friday night in Sin City, Rob Warne and Sophie Carrying were spotted together once again. The 90-Day Fiancé pair reunited, but it was far from a passionate affair. On June 27, Rob and Sophie were both in Sin City for a power slap fighting tournament. The 90-day fan account 90-Day Fiancé Update posted a video of an ecstatic Sophie running into her ex during the event. He's in that direction. As Sophie explains in the video, "I need to talk to Rob. Rob, I found Rob," I said. She embraces and kisses her ex-husband tightly upon their reunion. However, he rapidly removes himself from her embrace, indicating that he is far less excited about meeting his ex. He asks, "Girl, what are you doing?" as if irritated by her flirtatious actions. "You are teasing me." You can also see them chatting during the fight in videos that Sophie is streaming on her Twitch channel. At the conclusion of 90-Day Fiancé Season 10, Sophie, a British contestant, wed Rob. Sadly, the couple's relationship swiftly deteriorated following their small beach wedding. Their split was confirmed during the Season 2 finale of 90 Day. the last resort after they had unsuccessfully attempted reconciliation. Rob is no longer involved. Seemingly single again, he is starring in the 90-day Hunt for Love dating show spin-off at the moment. Rob has a girlfriend. Sophie says to another woman in the video, her laughter betraying her, "He's furious. He abruptly left my side. Rob just abandoned me. His girlfriend is hot," she remarks, her expression changing from shocked to amused. "Just wow. Wow, he really did just leave," she remarks. "All right, I think it's time to go. No way am I going to pursue a guy." After that, Sophie said to Rob's new fiancé in a roundabout way, "You deserve better." She brought up the fact that Rob and Sophie are still legally married, even if their relationship has ended. "He bolted from my presence. What on earth? We tied the knot. We're actually married, legally," she says. With that, she returns to her hotel room, adding, "I feel stupid now." She hinted that her ex-boyfriend would come to regret losing her. "So long, Rob. Someday you will see me with the NFL player of your choice." What happened to 90-day fiancé star Sophie Sierra after her alleged assault? A disturbing update was just shared with Sophie Sierra's followers by the 90-day fiancé actress. After allegedly being assaulted and having her face stitched up, Sophie posted an Instagram story on June 16, 2025. Screenshots of her message and hazy photos of her wounds were shared on June 17 by shabuti.com, although the tales themselves have now disappeared. Because she had contacted the authorities, Sophie said she was unable to divulge all the information. Her other announcement was that she would take a break from live streaming while she worked on herself. Many on the internet questioned whether or not the attack had occurred after she posted. Some went so far as to say she created fake blood to garner criticism. Sophie responded to her detractors by releasing high-quality images of her face online, which she said supported her tale. After 90 days, the last resort, Sophie did not appear on television again until season 2. She has maintained a prominent profile following her split from Warne. Another star of 90 Days to Love, Pedro Jimeno, was with her on vacation when the alleged incident happened. The public is in the dark about who did it and what happened. Some claimed that Sophie Sierra, star of 90-Day Fiancé, had staged the photoshopped images of her wounded face that she had posted to Instagram stories. Few even went so far as to say she had fabricated the whole thing and used fake blood to get others to pay attention. To illustrate the seriousness of the injuries, Sophie subsequently shared more legible versions of the images. The subject refrained from providing specific names or facts, stating that she was unable to elaborate due to the filing of a police report. On top of that, Sophie mentioned that she would be keeping things simple for the time being. She explained that she simply wanted some time to herself to recover, and that she wasn't attempting to spark drama or garner pity. She stated her intention to go away from social media and live video streaming as well. Sophie posted an explanation for why she didn't feel the need to reveal everything on her blog. She continued to face skepticism from some, but she also received encouragement and the statement that it is unfair to pass judgment on someone without a full picture. Be gentle and give her some space as she recovers, her many admirers have pleaded. A lot of Sophie's more serious moments have been documented online. A video of a heated argument between her and Warne, in which he yelled at her, was released by her during their relationship. Her most recent post elicited similarly conflicting responses. Getting well appears to be Sophie's current priority. No new information has been revealed by her. However, she had previously stated that she will return at her convenience. Many are wondering whether Sophie Sierra would return to the 90-Day Fiancé presentations in light of her latest situation. Following her split from Warne, rumors began to circulate that she would be auditioning for 90 Day, the single life after her holiday photos with Pedro Jimeno. What Sophie has not revealed, though, is her intentions for the future. It was her stated intention to step away from live streams and social media in order to concentrate on her recovery following the claimed attack. Nobody from TLC or the rest of the cast has said anything, so it's unclear if she'll be back or not. Warne finally responds to explosive rumors that he is gay in bold new statement. After much speculation, Rob Warne of 90 Day Hunt for Love has spoken out regarding the sexuality rumors that have been circulating online. In 2023, he tied the knot with Sophie Carrying, a native Briton, intending to establish a family. But Rob's history of adultery and contempt made their relationship difficult. The pair decided to end their relationship in late 2024 after seeking therapy to resolve marital troubles. Sophie made accusations against Rob, including that he was gay and involved in shady business dealings with males for financial gain. The 90-day hunt for love has Rob on the prowl for a romantic partner. Rob, who is said to be gay, has been the target of heavy criticism in recent months for his marriage to Sophie. Daryl Atetmes uploaded his Instagram Live, in which he finally addressed the rumors, breaking his quiet only recently. When a fan asked Rob why he was falsely accused of being gay, Rob responded, "Because my ex-F asterisk 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 said that's asterisk 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 to everybody." He said that the controversy was low-hanging fruit and that Sophie had deliberately sought to discredit him by bringing attention to his sexuality because of this. Rob reiterated his disinterest in the matter and his denial of being gay or in a relationship with a man. Rob has finally addressed the rumors following months of intense criticism. The accusations Sophie leveled against him led to not just unpleasant comments, but also other difficulties. Regardless, he is determined to live his life to the fullest and achieve his goals. He puts a lot of effort into enhancing his reputation by being genuine when posting on social media. Rob frequently talks about his family and the challenges he has had as a dog parent. Rob chooses to spend time with his family rather than rekindle his feud with Sophie. According to Rob's most recent statement, he is ready to stop taking heat for things he didn't do. In an effort to put an end to speculation, he decided to come clean about his personal life. Rob probably thinks it's critical to address the concerns to stop the rumors from continuing as he focuses on repairing his public reputation. Also, Rob was smart to keep quiet about his ex-wife's flaws. Keeping his cool was probably an effort to show his admirers that he has grown up and has let go of resentment and hatred. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé will have to wait and watch to find out if Rob is trustworthy or if Sophie's claims about his interests hold weight. Equally interesting will be Sophie's response to Rob's most recent comments. She has been very critical of her ex-husband on several occasions throughout the past few months. Whereas Rob has been preoccupied with planning his future and meeting new romantic interests. He may have found a new love interest before the season ends, given his presence on the most recent spin-off, 90 Day Hunt for Love. Sophie Carrying leaves America after revealing shocking DMs amid new dating status. But why? After admitting whether or not she is single, 90 Day Fiancé star Sophie Carrying received some unexpected direct messages, and now she is enjoying herself in a foreign nation. When Sophie married Rob Warne, who is now her ex-husband, she left the United Kingdom for the United States. Unfortunately, Sophie was dissatisfied in her marriage due to her distrust of Rob stemming from his past actions. Rob continued making attempts to win Sophie back after she left him. Season 2 of The Last Resort saw Rob and Sophie part ways. Pedro Germano, who is the ex-husband of Chantal Everett, and Sophie have recently been the subject of romance rumors. Even after Sophie and Rob broke up, she stayed in the United States. But now she has admitted that she has departed from the nation. Sophie revealed her current whereabouts in an Instagram post. Multiple photos of herself smiling beside a pool in a blue swimsuit were uploaded to her Instagram. "Back in the islands, my happy place," Sophie captioned it. The post tag pinpointed Sophie's exact location. She may have been on her first international vacation since relocating to the United States in roughly 2022, when she mentioned being in the Caribbean. Leaving the United States was never an option for Sophie after she ended her marriage to Rob. Sophie had accomplished something significant in the United States, despite having spent her childhood in Marbella, Spain, and her earlier years in London, where she had enjoyed more ease. Even if Rob decided to divorce her, she wasn't prepared to give up the lovely life she had built and the friendships she had made. Sophie has resolved to only return to the UK if she ever wants to have children, now that she has her papers. Sophie now enjoys dividing her time between her beloved locations like Los Angeles and Austin, and taking spontaneous Caribbean vacations. Thanks to Jasmine Pineda of The Last Resort, fan suspicion about her lavish lifestyle has escalated to the point where she may have a generous benefactor. Those assertions were swiftly refuted by Sophie. Some of her admirers are still curious as to how she manages to pay for her lavish Austin condo on her own, despite the fact that she supports herself through OnlyFans and a new American business endeavor. Many people adore Sophie. Guests of all genders and incarcerated individuals frequently drop by her direct messages. Sophie appears to be quite successful, what with her successful adult modeling profession and regular revenue from social media business deals. It appears like she's living it up, what with her ability to afford lavish holidays and everything. Recently, she has been openly stating that she is single. The star of 90 Day Fiancé isn't planning to settle down anytime soon, but she is all about living in the now and having fun. No more today. What are you thinking about this gossip today? Let us know in the comments, and stay tuned by subscribing to our channel to get more updates like this. Thank you.